as far as we come.
Madre, que esa patada de antes sí la lanzaba. Mamá de Guan, ese fue con mi error. Aquí. ¿Qué es esto? Levanta Guan. ¿Guan? ¿Qué es esto, Guan? ¡Oh, desgraciado! Está mal. ¡Oh, desgraciado!
Cannot hold out for much longer. Things may not end well for us at this rate.
Está mal conmigo también.
With all my might.
Guan de mierda. ¡Alta madre! Ni siquiera tiene Mucho activado. ¡Puta madre!
Your combat abilities are terrific. They shall serve as an example for my own efforts.
Desgraciado.
Bring him down. All my might. Hold strong. One more stepping stone.
Oye, qué desgraciado. Oye, esto corre tan corre.
Such tremendous skill. I cannot ease up even for a moment. You're injured. On you.
Ah, por eso fue a correr.
No, it's my fault. Forgive me. I have failed you. Let's go. This appears to be as far as we go. We must find a way to overcome this situation.
¿Dice? ¿La que de Guan? ¿Qué?
Looking rough. Gotta be quicker. Gotta be quicker than that. With all my might.
Sí, ¿no? La costumbre. ¿A dónde viví?
I'm afraid I must retreat. Gotta be quicker.
Así fue. Está mal.
Lamentable outcome. I need to fall
¿Lo mataron?
back.
Sí, bueno. Sí, bueno, ahí.
Let's go. Gotta be quicker.
¿Hace rato vino?
Looking rough.
Sí, bien.
Apologies, but I must fall back.
That's the spirit. You are a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
¡Mucho! ¡Mira, mira!
That's another enemy pounded into submission.
¡Oh, oh! ¡No, no, 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 no! No. ¡Madre!
Let's go.
A ver si es un hermano es el otro.
Looking rough.
Por eso, el líder es un poquito más débil. Y se muere, ¿ves?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Se muere. Si no, me moría yo,
It is no easy thing to defy Lord Cao Cao. We must
Sí, pues.
regroup and gather our strength.
Quiero tirar mi turno sube para no morir.
Forgive me. Fuck you.
Y para como se logra.
I can't take any more of this. We'll finish this another day.
It seems Liu Bei has been defeated, but he is strong. Surely, he will have managed to escape.
Uy, ya se muere. ¿Cómo me iba a matar? No seas pendejo, pe.
This means I have but one mission.
¿Sabes qué es lo peor? Es que se ha puesto su modo
My brothers have a safe place to return to.
Se fue su modo de turno así le puede hacer daño,
This territory is ours. The enemy is within the castle walls? Does this mean Lord Guan Yu was defeated?
The foe is wavering. This is our
Uh-oh.
chance to renew the assault on the castle.
Here's the resistance is futile. Is the castle still ours? And our brave defenders, I am coming.
Ahí.
This is the best they can offer. We'll soon prevail.
Ya está. Destruida. Toma, chistoso. Ya no. Yay, ta madre.
I cannot defend the castle as a dead man.
Well done.
Qué feo.
Guan Yu was a formidable foe. But you fought bravely. You grow ever more adept as an officer.
To have defeated Guan Yu, the Guan Yu, you continue to soar
El Guan
above my
Yu.
expectations.
Oh, ya me empujó. Oh, se muere.
As it is, we should be
Ahorita me
able
muero y
to
me van a
take
parar.
Xiao
Ahorita la
Castle
tierra.
easily enough. Let's begin.
Start the advance.
¿Viste cómo entró Xiao?
At this rate,
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. See you. The moment has come.
Para cualquier tipo de ataque antes de que me muera yo. Oh, oh. ¡Uy! ¡Frío! ¡Qué miedo!
The enemy officer.
Ah, vamos una base, estamos a los 5.
Good. I expected as much from you.
Oye, se murió Guan Yu y decirle su moral no baja, ¿no? La fregada de esta gente.
I've got no choice but to fall back.
La mató Ushiren.
Gain the upper hand.
Sí, güey.
Things ought to be fun from here on out.
Let's go.
Nada. Dame la vuelta. Vamos a ponerme a pasear. No para buscar arroz.
I leave the rest
up to you. Su fan. ¿En su banda?
To take this. Take this. That's another enemy pounded into submission.
Si bien estaba acá.
I did not expect the victory to be so easy. Our tacticians are wise indeed.
Sacred Bird protect
Ahora
us.
de las tactics.
This territory is ours.
Hay rosa acá. Aquí está. Ahí.
Let's go.
Hay rosa acá.
this appears to be as far as we go.
¿Por qué te quejas las arroces? Porque posiblemente Guan Yu me haga un nudo de destrucción y me vaya a violar.
That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might.
Tremendo su fan. Estoy en arma.
Such incredible skill.
The enemy officer
Tear my
has been
eyes away
defeated.
from you. So this is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Después de 3 desconexiones de internet, al fin pude matar a Guan. Esta madre.
Take this. See it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sí, Mucho.
You really are amazing. I always
¿Y
knew
ella seguía
it.
vivo?
You surpassed even my highest expectations.
Porque se murió acá. Yo tengo que ir por la derecha.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
Lord Guan Yu will return. When he does, we will be ready for him.
¿Te agarras por ese lado? ¿Y tú cómo sabes? Ah, ya. Te la vamos a pegar.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sure know how to fight.
Xiaopei Castle is now under our control.
Take this.
Next up, Guan Yu himself.
Foe has already come this far? Could it be that all is already lost?
Ah, mira, si lo derrotamos nosotros, su valor disminuye un montón, man.
Xiaopei has not yet fallen. As long as I live, Lin Bei shall control this land.
Ni me está mirando.
Even the mightiest grow tired at some point. Now is the time to act. While Guan Yu is on the back foot.
Oh, te spamé, Natalia. Natalia. ¡Cambio!
I am ready. Kick me. Yep. I am ready.
Madre. Huevos.
I am ready.
My sworn brother entrusted me with the castle's defense.
Mira.
I will fight to my dying breath, even if I am the last man standing.
Vale, Guan Yu detrás de él. Oye, no fue ni la mitad de la vida.
Take this. All my might. Turn the tables. Sacred Bird, protect us. Looking rough. Take this.
Eso, plan de espadas. Caigan porque Nadar y Dios van a tener que hacer esto de nuevo.
I shall not fall. I shall not bend the knee. I will stand on this land I have sworn to defend.
Oh, rinde, compadre.
Strength. He has fought our forces non-stop, but still he stands. His will unbroken.
Ya se rindió ya. Ya no quiere pelear.
My steel.
También. No, ni nada que celebrar.
Fight well, but I will not give
También,
up.
güey.
You hear me? Not while my blade is
Oye,
unbroken.
¿viste, güey? ¿En serio?
Not while life still flickers within me.
Buah, todo por un arma. Me duele el dedo. Me olvidé los entrenamientos de Shangleao. Tipo companions, a huevo. No sé qué significa eso. O sea, sí se
con todos los compañeros, fue seguro, fue la primera vez que fue.
¿Verdad, no? Mira qué canon, ahora sí aparece un solo. Hoy no vengo a morir.
Such spirit.
Le van a aplicar la de Yang Wei.
Lord Guan Yu.
Se voy a quiere disparar,
The castle has already fallen. Surrender at once.
Never. I shall fight to my last breath.
You would dishonor yourself out of stubborn pride, breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together, defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you. Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from you. I will surrender to the Emperor, not to Lord Cao Cao. No harm shall come to the family of Liu Bei. And the moment I find my brothers, I shall run to their side.
You have my word. I shall convey your wishes to
I accept those terms. How outstanding to have a renowned hero such as you on our side. May our acquaintance be long and fruitful.
Es obligatoria, ¿Otra vez?
So, Yuan Shao's forces remain inert.
Not that they had a choice in the matter. Yuan Shao is afraid of making mistakes. For that reason, he will always try to make the safe choice, leaving him unable to act upon the sudden changes of war.
Making the safe choice isn't always a bad thing, but it's hardly a strategy befitting the times. Being able to move quickly at the expense of some griping is by far the wiser choice.
Yuan Shao's lordly decision to always pursue the best option is both his strength and his weakness. Using that weakness to our advantage may allow us to decimate his massive army. That should be enough for now. Let us return to you so that we can prepare for what is to come.
Sí, también tengo hambre.
There are plenty of marshes.
Ya, pero.
More and more people are losing their family.
O sea, pollo.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's
What kind of life does the Emperor
Hay
live
mucha
in?
gente, ¿no?
Pardon me a moment.
La gente se infiltra, quiere matar a
The
Cao
children
Cao.
remain innocent and unflappable.
¿Qué país allá?
The Yellow Turban
Oh, ¿dos pegares?
surrendered.
Toma, habla con vehículo.
Podría ser cualquier cosa.
How's things? You've had a taste of officer life now. Starting to get used to things around here?
He's killer. adaptador killer.
Un virus vino a nuestro internet.
El controlador de las dos
No holding back,
Mucho
am I
hablan,
right? Good to see we can count on you. In any case, you're doing a fine job leading this band of ruffians. We may have our disagreements at times, but I got a feeling that you'll do fine. You were picked out by Lord Cao Cao himself, after all. Oh, almost forgot. I've good news for you. Remember when I told you that I was considering how to apply my natural talents to transporting provisions? Well, I think I've really found my calling there. Lord Cao Cao said my newfound skills will be a valuable addition to his force. Now, we can send provisions throughout the land with ease. We won't have to worry about plundering or getting sacked. We'd be one step closer to his vision. I've been trying to figure out what I could do, but I think it's finally coming together.
Buenísimo,
Damn right. But you know, I wouldn't have come this far without you. Whenever I see you at work, my doubts seem to completely vanish, and I see everything in a new light. And I'm here wondering what I can expect from you next. I just can't take my eyes off of you. Well, isn't that a nice thing to say? Guess that means we're meant for each other. Let's keep giving the world something to be amazed at. Should be easy enough for the two of us.
Esta es la ruta que ha usado, así que nos vamos a rechazar con todo.
More customers always show up whenever Lord Guojia does. He's popular with all types.
This town has gotten bigger now that I think about it.
No, yo estoy jugando. ¿Qué estás jugando? Pues yo no sé, yo no me acuerdo cómo jugar.
Oh, tô, pera. Ah, o All
of you, follow me.
No creo que nos vaya mal tampoco.
Take this. This even territory is about to push harder.
Oye, con todo, creo. No, pero son que le digo de verdad aquí, ¿no?
Now, obliterate you and open it.
Uy, que seguro no vino. Que recién venía de ahorita del mar de llamas. Pero siempre tengo que ser siempre también estaba en una cosa. Au.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ole la botella. Ah, mal. Pero está facilito, y él continúa. Órale, el despertar del Cao Cao.
Perfect timing.
Cao
I
Cao,
was looking
Cao
for an
Cao.
opportunity to test my new tactics.
No. ¡Ah! ¡Romeo! ¡Mi pie! ¡Ese! ¡No! ¡Fuera! ¡Sí, sí, dale! Chao.
Time to act.
Y si salimos a la calle, vamos a su restaurante que hay afuera. Porque sé que cruzando de acá desde la metropolitana hay una, oye, hay una cevichería y una pollería. Y una pizzería también. ¿Ves con esto viejo?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
¡Au! ¡Me pega Sol! No sé, he llegado estresado. Tengo un montón de cosas. Dale masajes y dale canales. Pollo más porción de chaufa. ¿Quieres servir tú, no? ¿Qué pasas?
Pero es que ya lo he hecho todo lo que se puede, ¿no?
Tienes por 4 separados. No, pero ¿qué pediste la semana pasada que estaba bien? Ayer.
Thank you.
Hola, Lita, ¿estás bien? ¿Estás bien insolente? Deja de meter tu pie en mi bolsillo. A ver, ¿qué pedimos? Medio pollo más chaufa. ¿Eso pediste ayer? No. ¿Qué pediste ayer? 4 cuartos pedí, la vamos a tener que comer cuarto de pollo. Ya, pues. ¿No con pollo entero? No. ¡Apúrate, te doy la cabeza! ¡Por eso pega los cuartos! Es cierto. No sé qué te pasa. Sale caro, Pelali. ¿Y por qué no cocinas? ¿Y para qué preguntas entonces? Vamos a que vaya tiempo que mi cocina ni lava nada, sin nada, nada. Oye, si ¿qué está pasando? Oye, mal bajo, hermano. ¿Qué, mostrito? Este era más bueno, la licencia de vitalidad. O sea, te puedo comprar uno. Vale. ¿Es el más caro, creo? Es uno de los más caros. ¿Se compra piroxeno? Solo te puedo comprar 3 piroxenos nomás. Y está. Sí.
Lord Zuluan.
¿Qué me decías qué? No, aquí no está escribiendo. You, una invitación a mi mansión. Acá tiene chocos aparte. ¿No tiene chocos aparte o con pollo? Chocos aparte. ¿Te has pedido un mostrito también? Sí, está bien. ¿Por qué tiene chofas aparte si no comer pollo con choco igual? ¿Cómo que venga?
No, deja leer.
Es que... ¿Qué? ¿La has leído? ¿Estás media hora ahí? ¿Para eso? Drogas.
What does peace even look like?
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer named...
Finally found myself a job.
Vagabundo. Dice viajero, no vagabundo. ¿Quién tradujo así la palabra? Pollo.
Oh, pardon my manners. I was so deep in thought that I'd forgotten our plans to meet. Yes, I've hardly slept at all. As much as it pains me to admit my failure to take care of myself. Matters of war have been left to Lord Shunyo, Jashu, and Goja. That leaves the task of governing Shu in my hands. I must also be vigilant against agents of Yuanshao, interfering with domestic affairs.
and the recent incident is yet to be fully dealt with.
What?
Yes. The attempt made on Lord Cao Cao's life, at the behest of the Emperor himself. Truth be told, we had considered the possibility, but not so soon. It seems the Emperor feels threatened by our leader's power. Should a mere retainer be allowed to attain more power than the Emperor? This is a matter that we must now carefully consider. There are many issues at hand, but for now, I must remain focused on protecting our leader.
No sé.
Yes, you're right. I cannot deny the wisdom of your words. Perhaps it's fatigue taking its toll on me. But I find that my ability to focus is beginning to fray. The other day, I was out negotiating with officials and handling government affairs, all without noticing that my hat had caved in. The funny thing is that later I actually saw the ministers all walking together with their hats caved in the exact same way. I couldn't believe how quickly my carelessness had become a fashion statement. I suppose all I can do now is wait for it to go out of style. That would be an entirely new source of embarrassment, and they would wonder why it's coming from you. I'd like for you to keep all this to yourself. Let it be our little secret. Be that as it may, I am glad that we have made plans to meet later. If I am to rest, I would very much like it to be with you at my side. Now, shall we make our way to my estate? Please forgive me if
Oh my God, nos lleva a su
asleep
casa
on the
para
way.
descansar con nosotros.
Ya pasa tu mando, pasa tu mando, pasa el mando.
Es cine.
Ni más te doy el mando. ¿Qué Homo sapiens?
The Yellow Turban surrendered to Lord Cao Cao.
Oye, ¿dónde están los telepáticos que supuestamente Cao Cao tiene problemas?
I see Cao Cao's old habits are back in force. He's been trying this way and that to bring Guan Yu under his command. They say he's given him all sorts of treasures, even the fabled red hair.
El libro rojo. Perdiste, caballo.
Too bad. Once Cao Cao has his mind set on something, he rarely changes.
Terrible.
Oh, if you ask me, it would have been better if you had gotten the horse.
¿Ya ves?
I doubt Guan Yu would change allegiances over mere flattery. And if I'm right, the enemy just gained another weapon.
¿Cómo que arma?
I just hope it doesn't come back to haunt us later.
What perfect timing. Lord Cao Cao has called for you. We must hurry.
Entonces sí me va a dar otro caballo. ¿Qué porque no te va a dar el caballo?
I have a question. Were you close
¿Cómo?
to Guan Yu?
¿Por qué?
Sí.
¿No? ¿Por qué? Una amistad de años.
Sí,
Oh,
éramos
I
panas.
see. Guan Yu is a man of integrity. Imagine he will want to return to Liu Bei's side. But it would be a shame if such talent were lost along with Liu Bei's life. If possible, I would like him to join my forces. I had hoped that if you knew him well, you might be able to think of a way to win him over.
No sé.
So even you cannot think of a way to bring him over to our side. If he wishes to return to Liu Bei no matter what, then perhaps we must make sure that is no longer an option. Before anything else, I want to know what Guan Yu is thinking. The moment our army has a chance to rest, I'd like you to find that out for me.
años de cabello.
Feeling.
Y eso pasó, güey.
What? You're asking if I want to continue serving Lord Cao Cao? Certainly. He has been incredibly generous and has treated Liu Bei's family well. That is a debt I must repay in full before I leave. But I do not intend to stay here long. I will leave as soon as I know where my brother has gone. I, Guan Yu, will stand with Liu Bei until my death. That is an oath I will not break.
¿El 1 o el 2? ¿El 1 o el 2?
Está difícil, ¿no?
O sea, ya sabemos el 1. Coge el 2.
That is not the issue. My loyalty is with Liu Bei. Simple as that. Liu Bei is weaker than Lord Cao Cao. A cause for concern in some ways, I admit. Whenever he sees others suffering or in misery, he is driven to help them, heedless of logic. Because of that, we, and Liu Bei himself, have had to endure countless hardships. Some may see that as foolishness. Others may jeer, calling it a lack of principle. But Liu Bei knows the suffering of the people. He knows the cries of the destitute, who lack the power to act. I believe that is the quality necessary to bring an end to these times of war. Forgive my prattle, but those are my thoughts in full. I presume you came here at Lord Cao Cao's behest to see where I stand. If you would, please tell him that I am sorry.
¿Qué pasa? Somos un paloma mensajero.
Lord Guan Yu, I hear that Lord Liu Bei is still missing. I cannot imagine how that must feel, but I am happy that I could fight alongside you once more. And I say that in earnest.
I cannot thank you enough for saving my life and the lives of my brother's family.
No need. The loss of a warrior such as yourself would be a loss to the entire realm. You said the same to me once.
Zheng Liao.
I echo that sentiment. Lord Guan Yu, you are worthy of our respect, and I am glad we could speak once more.
Lord Shi Huang.
My training with you was my salvation when I lost my way. At the risk of sounding presumptuous, I hope our presence here eases your suffering even a little.
Aye. We may have different reasons and circumstances, but we are all warriors climbing the same peak. If we train and continue to better our minds and bodies, a path may one day present itself.
I am beyond grateful to both of you. Let us spar, that I may reforge my wavering mind.
Nothing would bring me more joy.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
Estamos hablando con todo el mundo, ¿no? La cagada. Creo que acá sí hay gente.
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own. They must be trying to quash our potential strategies with sheer numbers.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of them. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent. The question is how?
Send a small force to ambush them? No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
What does peace even look like?
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say a bunch of his soldiers ran off on him.
¿Cómo te lo confiesa? Ah, claro. Sí, bien, con máquina. Tienes una botella de whey si quieres estar con el whey.
No, sí está bueno.
¿Se parece a eso?
Let's begin.
¿Alguien se parece? Sí, ¿no?
Yes.
Es lo mismo.
Come.
Yes.
Listen.
Wow. Ahora no vamos con Guan Yu. ¿No podemos? No podemos. ¿Sí fue?
¿Qué pasa, niño?
Eran Yuan Tang, Yuan Shang. ¿Quién más? ¿Por qué?
Victory on the battlefield is worth any cost.
Now go.
Entonces bájalo de la cama, habla. Cochino.
I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached
Vale,
force
bonito
to
con
try
los
from the
trenes, toda la
gap
fregada.
and relieve Baima
Mira, también tengo un
Castle.
caballo, Sí, ya se quiere. Y ahora.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baima Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise.
Oye, ahora estos sí corren, ¿no?
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yanliang's side. March forward!
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjin. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target him. We march at once!
That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might. That's it.
Did I think the enemy officer has been defeated?
It appears we have evaded detection by the enemy.
The enemy officer
makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him. With this many of their soldiers here, Baima should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
Their numbers matter not, for I will never falter. With wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory. Begin advancing!
Si esta es la verdad, primero no quiero nada.
The ambush is about to begin. We must act as one.
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance! Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong. Our victory is imminent.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I owe Lord Cao Cao a great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade. And Guan, you! Fight! If you think you are still enough!
You're even things out, I see. Well, I appreciate that. I'd like to see us push harder.
We shall attack like a surging wave. Make haste with preparations.
A mi izquierda, creo, ¿no?
Belongs to me now!
We've taken the fort at Yanjin. We cannot let them cut off our reinforcements. Quickly, we must reclaim it. Let's start the advance.
Here's
Voy a hacer una vez
futile. There's not a strategist alive that can best me in battle.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
Ah, por eso no fue entonces. El extraño misterioso.
Let's start the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
Ya sé. Lo veo que me llevo.
Solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight.
Porque no está solo, cabrón. Ah, huevo.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cao Cao, you are a snake, guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice. Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak pool the feet of the emperor. That is why you must be eliminated.
¿Qué le pido,
The enemy
Barba?
officer has been defeated.
¿Pero que la semana bloqueante y ayer no vino la 3? Ah, chichi.
Seem to be driven by a strong conviction.
Sí, pensé yo, qué raro. Ni que viera lejos.
Stand in the presence of Yan Liang. I am one of Lord Yuan Shao's greatest warriors.
¿Sabes qué es lo peor?
Really think you have what it takes to fight?
¿Sabes qué es lo peor?
Gotta be quicker.
Exactamente. Si le caía mi primer ataque, pasaba piedra, pero por una razón me cayó.
Do not lack for skill, it seems. This battle has only just begun.
¿Qué otro? ¿Pero que te han matado el misil ya? ¿Esos dos son míos? No, no son míos.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No, la parte de Guan Yu se acababa aquí, ¿no? ¿Cuál es el objetivo? Acaba con Yan Liang. ¿Sí, pues? ¿Dónde está?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Impossible. This cannot be.
Oh,
I can't believe we managed to drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless. All my might. Send Wen. Attack again.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yanji. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front. We can cross the river to the north and attack the enemy from behind. We must also be prepared to scale the cliffs on the way.
We're about to lose. There must be something I can do.
Land has fallen in the name of my lord.
Ahí también. Ya se murió. Bueno, media vuelta. ¿Por qué? No, está en medio.
His crimson tail feathers dance in the wind as he tears across the
Ya lo hice hace rato, se inició.
Must be. You. Could it be? No.
Sí, soy el espíritu de
not
viejo.
possible. I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
I knew I could count on you. A true warrior of the three kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Judge the situation poorly. You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
Like to bring glory to our forces. We're making good progress. Keep pushing forward. Better I have captured this area. Take that. With all my might. That's it. All my might.
This territory.
Qué rápido me piso dos.
Has been
The
defeated.
sacred bird, Luan.
Let's go.
Está en la bolsa de aguas y
Yes,
cremas con...
you must be.
We should stop here to assess the
Vino, se
situation.
comió y se fue. No. No. Digo que no, ¿ves?
We should attack now.
Que no. Porque yo no quiero... Ahora creo que ya tenemos dos bolsas de energía. Papá, se me ocurre
That was an
The
impressive
enemy
effort.
officer has
I
been
enjoy
defeated.
just watching you out there.
Viejo. Yo no sé a qué. ¿A con quién?
It seems the enemy forces
Uy, viejo.
taking notice.
Yo no sé, es mala hablada tu hija.
Take them by surprise. Onward to glory!
Pues bueno.
Quick through the enemy line before they can cover our soul!
A los Beatles. Sí, larga, tío. Que chongo han sacado.
One seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield
Vale.
through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on
¿Qué?
your
¿Te lo van a
wits
entrenar?
and courage.
¡Ya vine!
You may be my enemy,
officer
but I do admire your will to fight.
Que falla, bebé. Así es que juegas tu hermana. Chuma, ¿qué está pasando? ¿Qué está pasando?
Let's bring glory to our forces. Stick time for a good old fight. Get ready.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. But your presence sets my mind at ease.
¿Y si
The
bebé?
enemy officer
We shall strike.
has been
All
defeated.
units, prepare yourselves.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
¿Qué pasó ahí? Salí volando.
Guard those loins.
Madre, ¿qué fue eso?
The enemy
¡Puta
officer
boca!
has been
¿En el día de la
defeated.
bandera? El patriota. También.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Casa sin
The enemy officer
There's no virtue in
has been
dying for
defeated.
so little.
Órale, mira,
Shall
Guan Yu.
retreat and fight another day.
¿Cómo te que atropellan a Luis ahí? ¿Qué se siente, este desgraciado? ¡Dale con todo, muchachos! No veo nada. Mucha piedra.
None other could accomplish.
Mira, ahora que me quiero tocar.
Continue to perform this.
The enemy
Que me
officer
quiero retar.
has been defeated.
Muy tarde, pe. Mira que le están haciendo la mierda como 20.000 soldados ahí.
Take this and open it.
Mucho has fallen. This is not possible. What on earth happened?
Vale, ¿cuándo como con triángulo?
Take this.
Híjoles. Ojo.
I could foresee losing either Yanliang or Wenchou, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side. Overcoming their greater numbers will prove
Ahora
to
en
be
40
difficult.
locos. Nos
This
largamos.
is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces
Mira
back
si me
for
siguen, güey.
now.
A ver. Me estaban siguiendo y dejaron de seguir. Vale, ¿cuántas armas? Para el training de güey, Ahorita no. Ahorita no juego. Sí, pero ahorita no juego.
This was a great victory,
Huevos.
and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humbled, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye.
Sigue ahí, güey.
We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted. It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guan. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Esa noche. No. Drogas.
Una. ¿Qué me dijiste?
¿Cómo que elegí?
Me escuchaba.
Espérate, ¿ya era uno? El diablo. Es verdad, hace tiempo que tampoco vemos espíritus, ¿no?
It's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were?
Excuse me, ¿tú quién eres? No, vamos a ver.
What's wrong,
Vamos a estar mudos.
Zuluan? Why aren't you saying anything? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace.
De verdad, ya vamos a
You
estar aguando y no
submit
estar
to a
sofrido.
higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha. What did she say to you in the end?
Andamos de parranda.
Did she tell you to forget everything and live on? Or to pursue true peace?
Que vaya a perder.
If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying?
¿Cuántas veces estamos viendo esto ya? Yo estaba con la cinemática y todo.
Down your own path.
Oh, de verdad, sigo esperando ese escenario en llamas, ¿no? Que aparece en la E3 de los mutantes.
I'm fine. Go, Zuluan. Down your own path.
Bueno, al menos Fría no va a morir. ¿Qué? ¿Qué fue contigo? Ah, qué tieso, pero mi ropa no se quemó. ¿Qué fue contigo? No te voy a pegar. ¿Qué fue contigo? Sí, la Alcaite ya hoy. ¿Ves? Este viejo le da miedo.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. If you insist on following the Han and ally with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even Yuan Shu.
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Zuluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bai Luan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Zuluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. I investigated your village and went through just about every relevant text I could find. However,
I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth, but if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Ahí se puede
Not
hacer todo
many
eso,
people
¿no?
can read and write.
Lo podría saltear, pero ¿tú te acuerdas qué pasó acá? Ah, verdad, ¿no? De que sí sigue tu propio camino, sí, ya me acordé.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao.
La mierda, ¿este chisme? Ah, chucha. Wow. Sí, estamos frente a Full Out. Suma el video con tu barco todavía, ¿viste? La fregada. Nosotros aquí en nuestro pequeño... No, son conversaciones chiquitas, no tiene nada, no, come.
I've just returned from scouting Guandu. Yuan Shao's army is as massive as the rumors say. Maintaining it must require a great deal of supplies. I've heard from Lord Guojia about the battle in Puyang. It sounds as though supplies won the day. And I think that may once again be the deciding factor in this battle. What do you think? Not what I was thinking, but a fine idea nonetheless. The problem is, we do not know where they're located.
Por ahí, güey.
I, therefore, think it is best to go for their supply lines and cut off the livery. I will go propose striking at their supply routes. I am sure Lord Cao Cao will be open to the idea.
Total. Lali, inyéctale estupefacientes a tu viejo. ¿Sí? A ver. Yo no he abierto mi plato. ¿Sí, no? Está regular.
Hey, did you hear? Yuan Shao's main force is coming down south.
They say it's 10 times the size of ours. We can't win this fight.
And I hear we're almost out of supplies, too. It's all over for us.
Line up. We will now begin our training.
Lord Eugene, surely now isn't the time.
Yeah! Why should we train when we're gonna die here?
Get moving. Anyone who talks back to a superior officer will be punished. Your job now is not to cower. It is to fulfill your duty as soldiers of Cao Cao's army. Continue to train yourselves until your fear and hesitation are gone. Understood?
Sir! Everyone, get in line.
Acá que veo tu hija, te pasa, viejo. Uy, la no sea. Sí, todo está acá. Ok. Así con.
What shall we do, Lord
¿La ves, viejo?
Their numbers are
¿por
far
qué
too
coño sigue
great
acá?
to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Chun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei,
was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xunyu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother.
Y se escapa, güey.
Farewell, Zheng Liao.
Nothing more must be said. Press on, friend, and walk your own path.
I am in your debt. I have sworn to live and die at Liu Bei's side. And that is where I must go. It's you. I must also bid you farewell. Lord Cao Cao has granted me permission to return to Liu Bei. And I will do so today. I will of course bring them to his side. But I cannot have them wandering aimlessly. I must scout ahead and find him first. There is much I owe you. While this may be goodbye, it has been an honor to fight alongside you once again. I, Guan Yu, will never forget this debt. I do not know where we may meet again, but when we do, let us test our strength once more.
Se escapó. Cuando tu viaje era desde aquí hasta allá al fondo, ¿no? La cagada.
Well, this is unusual. Lord Guan, we hardly ever see you grimace like that.
I feel we're still missing something decisive for the upcoming battle. So much already plays to our benefit, but we still lack the final push to guarantee our victory.
How unlike you. Weren't you just telling us to wait for opportunities to present themselves?
Even I would like some control over the battle's outcome.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, Lord Xunyu. What is it?
Lord Cao Cao is calling for all of you. A letter was brought in from Xu Yao of Yuan Shao's army.
What?
A man known to both Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao, serving directly under Yuan Shao, I believe. I'm curious to see what a message from an acquaintance like him contains. You must be too, Lord Guojia.
I suppose. Let us hope it's good news. One letter could very well turn the tide of war.
What's this?
My, things are becoming interesting.
Now that is why everyone's afraid of Lord Guojia.
Oye, todavía no se enferma, no le pasa nada, ¿no?
Xu Yao of Yuan Shao's army has sent us a letter. He is unhappy with Yuan Shao and is ready to surrender. He's also included some other pertinent information.
If I may, precisely what is he unhappy about?
That Yuan Shao favors corrupt advisors, prioritizing their suggestions above all. Not only does he reject earnest plans in favor of theirs, but he even imprisons his most loyal servants.
I'm glad you are not like him, my lord. Otherwise, my head would have rolled long ago.
I suppose that is the essence of Yuan Shao as a leader.
Thinking back on it, he was always prone to these bad habits. He would show kindness to those who respected him, but enmity toward any who dared to oppose him. But that is irrelevant. What's important is this. According to Shu You, supplies for Yuan Shao's army are being gathered in Wu Chao. He says the defenses there are weak, and that it will easily fall if attacked. The man is selfish and greedy, but he would not try to trick me in such a roundabout way.
Then let us gather the officers.
Aye, we bring Yuan Shao's fate to an end here.
Sí, Guan, al fin. Después de tantas veces que se fue el internet. Derrota a Yuan Shao sin que la gran fuerza de Shang-Chi se disuelva. Idea.
The difference in strength is clear to see. In terms of pure numbers, we stand no chance. So, we must first attack the heart of the enemy forces.
And by heart, you mean their supplies?
That's right. We will send out 2 units from Guan to attack both the supply line and their stock of provisions.
Lord Chu Huang, we will have you lead the unit attacking the supply line.
I will not let you down. My men and I will do whatever it takes.
Lord Cao Cao will lead the other unit himself. We have received word that the enemy has a storehouse in Wu Chao that is poorly defended.
Really?
Our scout was certain of it. Xuan Yuchong is defending the provisions. We will attack him and burn the lot. The success of this plan rides on the element of surprise. The enemy cannot find out what we're up to. And even if we can conceal our true motives, if Guan falls before the attack is complete, we're done for.
So we must make sure that Yuan Shao's army in Guan is dealt with before we even begin.
An assault to their defenses and a surprise attack. If either fails, then all is lost. Let us all play to our strengths and do everything in our power. If we can accomplish that, then victory is assured. Fear not. In this battle, we will show the world our true strength.
Well, is everyone here?
Porque él va después. ¿Qué mapa tan raro? ¿Qué se quiso, güey? ¿Debe ser piscina a Guan Yu? O capaz ya pasó y regresó. Bien, chao. Lo que estoy leyendo desde siempre. No. ¿Qué pasa con tu viejo?
Yep.
No, está difícil hacer esto, ¿no? ¿Cuál? ¿Lo del duelo? ¿Lo del duelo va a estar difícil esto, no?
Es cierto, porque es bien batalla.
¿Cuál?
victory on the battlefield is worth any cost.
Now go.
Acá sí, gente, no somos 3, 4 gatos como con el bebé. ¿Qué es eso? Su madre. Amigo, ¿se prende?
The time has come. We shall finally face Yuan Shao and finish this.
¡Encima tu madre, ya sabía!
Pour your sweat and blood into our efforts to grasp victory here. Looking rough.
Incredible formation is the embodiment of our strength.
Okay, esto va a ser difícil.
Your heads held high. Our military might is overwhelming. That much is plain to see. All we have to do is forge ahead and crush them underfoot. Our transports are ready. Let's go. The supplies we bring to our forces shall bolster their efforts.
The enemy is sending forward transport units. Now is the time.
Sever their supply line. Advance. Oh my might. They choose to fight back despite our imposing show of force. We'll just have to strive harder to break their spirit.
The enemy has set its sights on the Guan garrison. We'll head to Wu Chao, aim for their provisions. We are at a critical juncture, so I shall go as well. I leave the defense of the base to you.
También.
Such turbulent times force even friends to fight one another. But I've no other choice. Oh my God.
Our march is about to commence. Onward! Attack the Guan garrison!
In the advance.
We will intercept these foes. Defend it to the last. Let not a single man through. March forward.
¿Sabes? Rápido, ¿no?
I shall lead the way.
No, me muere uno, hermano.
Pace with me.
Looking rough.
All my might.
No sé.
Let's cover some ground.
Looking rough.
Sacred provisions. Deliver the provisions, everyone. Come. Let us attack. The enemy officer vigor has been defeated.
Como todo normal, va pegando poco también. ¿Sí fue?
The enemy officer
también
has been defeated.
Well done. Most impressive.
The enemy force is tremendous in scale. If we don't galvanize our forces, we'll be swallowed up in an instant. Take this.
No, esa morra fue quién es. ¡Oh, miércoles!
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The Western battlefront seems to be going well for us. Perhaps we should push on now. I would like to draw the enemy's attention away.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
March forward.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, ahí miren.
Advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone!
Oye, sí, esta mierda. Ah, ese se fue con la gran fuerza de Kanki. ¿Qué decía? ¿Cuál era el logro ese? ¿Te acuerdas? ¿Yuan Shao? Un montón de gente acá, qué bestia. Sí. Pobre. Sigue contigo, viejo, ¿ah?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. I'll not hear a single argument otherwise. Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Begin the advance. All units, march.
Oh, people,
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Situation.
Uy, no, cosa. ¡Hola, qué pendejo!
Yes, the resistance is futile. Did I think this
The enemy officer.
Su madre, tengo que volar, güey.
You may not be able to make it through this.
Su madre. ¿Por qué no porque acá actualizaban las vidas?
Things may not end well for us at this rate.
You appear when you're most needed.
That
is a talent in itself.
When things got tough, I thought of you. And now you're here. Crazy. Take this.
What's a predicament? Even so, I shall not abandon hope. My heart is heavy with the knowledge that my mission shall go unfulfilled. I am ready. How will I ever redeem this disgrace?
Oh, lo tomaré. ¿No? ¡Mátalo, fantasma, yo! Huevo.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm pulling back for now. Truly amazing. I'm happy to have you in our ranks.
Damn it!
Ahí está, muerte. Casi muerto.
Before they push us back. Hey, now what's the use in losing my courage now? I just gotta trust in Lord Cao Cao and hold fast.
This territory, I see the position
ahí, ¿no?
This should prevent the enemy from building more weapons.
That was much too close. I will forever remember this favor. Starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
We're about to lose. There must be something I can do.
This has been the enemy officer.
I don't know how much more I can take.
A worthy foe indeed. Now the real battle begins.
Salud, viejo.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Digo que estaba yo al inicio, ¿eh?
But I refuse to consider this.
¡Madre! ¡Caballos, ataquen! La mierda,
By my side, I feel empowered. I ask for your assistance.
You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you? You truly are one of a kind.
I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. But your presence sets my mind at ease.
You have saved me. After this is finished, I shall be sure to thank you properly.
The enemy officer.
Some days, the feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've been waiting for this. Another victim has fallen before me. Gotcha. Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sí, pero eso es para, no me acuerdo bien. Pero mejor hago esto ahora. Si no, todo se muere y pierdo más rápido.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We have no chance. We must retreat for now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Incredible. We were able to repel such a large force. I can hardly believe we actually pulled it off.
No, derecha. Uy, casi nadie mata a todos ya. Mataron a Shang-Chi y se la bajaron a morar a todos los ejércitos.
I am ready.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Eso de todo solito en la izquierda hace rato, pero está que hace todo bien a veces.
Ambush from Cao Cao's forces.
Ay, carajo, se cayó. Chama, después soy esos pendejos con las bolas de hierro.
Let's go. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. What? An ambush from Cao Cao's forces? He left the garrison undefended? With all my might, we have to drive them back. We cannot allow Wu Chao to fall into their hands, no matter what. But we're gonna shock them. Stick with me, everyone.
Ah, ya con razón, son tres.
Could Wu Chao be under attack?
Okay.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I was prepared for this the moment I set foot on the battlefield. We shall fight together with all we have to muster.
A lady of her standing would fight together with us? This is no time to cower in the face of Cao Cao's forces.
Let's do this. We're at our side. Our spirits will remain strong. Wu Chao's provisions must be guarded at all costs. We shall go to support them.
This is our chance to turn this battle around. With all the officers guarding this area to the soul.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Unbelievable storm, shaking the House of Yuan and this era to their very core.
No! Look what they've done to her! We can't go on!
This territory. The enemy officer of the guards has been defeated.
Well done. Now we shall obliterate the morale of Yuan Shao's men. Burn it all!
No se rompen los agarrones.
Provisions ablaze!
No, la comida.
Reporting! Wu Chao is burning! All our provisions are up in flames!
What did you say? Damn you, Cao Cao! Now you've done it!
Mira, si hizo rápido, puede matar a Bianca antes de matar a
Now
Chinky.
blow in our favor. This is our chance to crush Yuan Shao. Now advance!
Voy a estar aquí esperando a que vengan.
This should work well in dampening their
Si que algo va a
spirits.
pasar.
Still, the enemy is great in number. Now
Oh,
the
se ve.
real
Ay.
fight begins.
Being outnumbered is but a small hindrance to the strategists in our Lord's service. We need only let their wits guide our blades in battle.
Things could hardly be more ideal. I'll give it 100% as well.
Se mueran de... Tengan por otro lado todavía. Nadie se quiere tirar de los textos de ahí.
Okay. We should hold up here before moving ahead any further.
El círculo de ahí.
Is everyone ready? And follow me.
Si lo rodeo mejor.
So you've come, Cao Cao. Finally time to finish this.
Me bañía.
The intertwining of our fates ends
Tener la voz de ropa que es diferente. Atropeando soldados. Que es lo que... Hey, soldados atropeando me imagino.
You really are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Espera, me cayó luego. Ah, ¿verdad, no?
Pride of the UN, I shall crush our enemies. Everyone, steel yourselves and form rank.
¿Sí? Aburrida. ¿Sí? Ok, cambio.
We're looking for a chance to strike. If you don't bring down the commanding officers, you will suffer heavy losses.
¿Quién dice que me da? Ya veo. No. Es un chaval, se hace atrás, ¿no? ¿Es caballo? Me acuerdo. No sé, un soldado seguro. Ah. Nada, regresa, ahorita que es un caballo.
Cao Cao, you have done well to come this far in our battle. Yet, you are still greatly outnumbered. Surely in all your wisdom, you have realized the truth, that you cannot possibly win this battle.
Many impossible feats have been performed during this struggle. They all seem to have slipped your notice. The fierce warriors that fight under my banner are worth 10 times their number. Soon, you will know how deep my strength runs.
¿Ustedes no quieren ir a Sevilla? Hola, Lee. Habla el tío, joven. ¿Te quieres jefe? ¡Eres un guerrero! Mira, no se queja tanto. Ahora me pues. Pero peines son buenos.
Overcome all odds to make it this far. We've both exhausted our respective talents. A true battle among battles. As such, I, Jung-Hoon, shall put everything on the line. I've been waiting for this. This hard, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
¿Dónde está? Tengo un minuto. Mari, ¿qué pasó?
Let's go.
Uy, ¿podemos morar ahí? ¡Au!
Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Forcing us to break off our assault.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
¿Qué sea? Aquí.
Even friends to fight one another. But I've no other choice.
¿Parece? ¿Sí? ¡Se me pega el pendejo! ¡Ah, huevo!
The enemy officer.
Ah, mira, como se le dice de paso.
I had till the very end. Although defeated, never been so light of heart.
While others merely boast of superior numbers, he displays
the enemy
superior
officer
skill.
Has been defeated.
It would be a terrible waste to dispose of him here.
This can't be. My forces were vast, and yet they crumble. How am I being defeated?
The enemy officer
generosity of your family is widely known. Drawn this large army.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I cannot deny such a feat. Yuan Shao. But with great numbers come many voices, and an inability to make quick decisions. In war, that is a weakness you cannot afford. I do not hesitate. I pay no mind to insignificant voices. That is what sets me apart. I impose my will by force, and my will is to bring peace to the land.
Take care. Let's prepare to make our attack. We need to make this decisive. The enemy officer. I don't use to be tough with you. Give me a hand here.
Things looking rough. Won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
Come now.
Indeed, you really do seem to be a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer.
To overcome this situation. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
This is the end for you, Yuan Shao. Time to finish this.
The battle is decided, but I will not flee. I shall lead my forces into oblivion to honor the proud Yuan clan.
¿Cómo que sí?
Help me be free from this predicament.
I regret that I must
¡Vamos suelto, muchachos!
Your presence sets my mind at ease.
Things may not end well for us at this rate.
When you're by my side, I feel empowered. I ask for your assistance here. You appear when you're most needed.
¿Qué pedo contigo?
You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you? Ha ha! You truly are one of a kind.
Some days, your gut feeling can let you down. Those are the days when you need you the most.
When things got tough, I thought of you. And now
go.
here. Crazy.
Take this.
¿Otra vez?
This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
Impossible.
Soy.
I am defeated.
¿Viste?
Cao has defeated me. What does he possess that I do not?
¿Qué se acaba?
So we've lost him.
Estás cochino hoy.
No need. His fate is sealed regardless of whether or not we pursue. Yuan Shao. You once told me that you would be the one to restore the entire land. I suppose history will prove who was right. You are a man of true virtue. another time, you might have been the victor. But it seems history would not accept you as the hero that will bring these wars to an end. Let us go.
Porque es joven, pe viejo.
We have stepped over many bodies to get here. We have much left to do.
Mucho muerto. Yeah, Chichi. Murió. Yay.
Se murió y se quedó.
O sea, nada de que Cowgirl lo fue a matar a sus hijos, nada.
No, pero sus hijos se mataron entre ellos.
También. ¿O será que lo vemos en el capítulo 5?
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
Nosotros.
As of yesterday, Yuan Shao was no more.
Ayer.
But his sons now continue his legacy. They have set up a stronghold in Ji province.
Ji will not fall easily.
On the contrary, before his death, Yuan Shao made one fatal error.
Oh?
He didn't appoint a true successor. Isn't that right, Lord Jiashu?
Correct. And wars over succession are very common in such times. Yuan Shao knew as much, and I believe he intended for his youngest son, Yuan Sheng, to take over.
But he passed before he could set that in stone. The brothers have already begun fighting. It may make things easier than when Yuan Shao was alive.
Lord Goja.
Sorry I'm late. I may have had a little too much to drink last night. I found myself giving in to any number of temptations. I'm afraid my weaknesses were exploited.
How rare to see a mighty strategist in such a state.
Men are as surprising as the world around them. Who would have thought the Yuan family's grip on Hebei would end up so loose today? Several officers surrendered to us in Guandu. They may be able to help us take Hebei for ourselves.
Mi comida todavía.
Oh, it's you?
Ay, ¿tan rápido?
Thank you. Leaving the House of Yuan was difficult, but I have long awaited this day. That ideal battlefield we spoke of. I believe joining you is the best way to find it. Though I may have once been your enemy, I am honored to now fight by your side. It is truly a pleasure. I understand your apprehension. But I suppose all I can do is earn your trust through my deeds. Still,
Lord Yuan Shao's children and the rest of his family remain in control of Hie. It is my hope that they will not be involved in our future battles. Especially knowing that Lord Yuan Shi's wife will protect the Yuan family at all costs. Yes, a capable woman, as brave as any warrior I know. It could be said that she is the one who keeps the Yuan family and their troops going.
Okay.
But do not be mistaken. I too am a man of war. Should they stand in our way, I will not hesitate to strike them down. However, in these troubled times, it does not do to be completely heartless.
Buah, ya puedo comer ya. Ay, contigo. Oye, ¿qué?
Hoy nos escribió una carta que no se me olvidó.
¿Qué, eso fue antes de morir o qué cosa? Porque esto estaba antes, ¿o sí? Bueno. Sí. Tal vez. No. ¡Ay!